Hey y'all, welcome back to Resin Mess Express. Today, oops, about dropped the coaster, scissor on my foot. What a way to start a video. Gosh. Oh my word. Okay, moving on. I'm going to do a couple coasters today. I got, let me get a hold of it, a couple of these UV DTF stickers from Temu. See how it came creased? I think I can save this one. I really want to use the one that is underneath here. I'm getting ready to show you, but I think I cannot. I've shown you this before. Look how messed up they arrived. I don't know if there's any saving these little puppies or not. I know they're not puppies, I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, just makes me sick. They're so cute. So, back to my favorite, the Snowman. I'm going to use these two right here, the top one and the bottom one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some alcohol inks. I'm going to use, this is called Fans Archie metallic or metal gray metallic. And let's resin, good gravy. Let's resin red. What I'm going to do is mix it into clear, pour a thin layer, and then I'm going to take this tulle fabric that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut it to size to lay in the coaster of each one and let it cure, and then I'm going to pour just a small layer of clear over the top of that, and then we'll lay our sticker on top and finish it off. So, let me go get some resin mixed up, and I shall be right back. Okay, I made up probably 5-6 ounces for our first layer. I'm using the fast cure. I went ahead and cut these out, and then I singed the ends of it with my lighter to hopefully keep it from unraveling. I don't care how it looks on the ends because I'm going to fill it in later, which you will see. So I'm just going to put a nice layer here on the bottom. I should have sprayed that. Let me stop and do that real quick. I'll probably spray the tulle pieces also. Alrighty, I'm going to stop right there. Switch over to this side. Nice thin layer. And stop. Okay, now let me give it a quick squirt, and then I'm going to spray each one of these. Okay, where is my, I just had it. What'd I do with it? Good gravy. Oh, it's right here. Okay. If it doesn't fit perfectly, that's okay with me. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to push it down. If it doesn't stay down, that's fine. We have room to cover it. And I totally forgot the alcohol ink. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold that thought. Let me take this back out. Oh my word. A little late now. Well, shoot. I'm trying to think. We'll do it. I can't. Yes, we can. Hold on. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to pour this back into this cup and color it real quick like. I don't know if I'm on camera. I'm sorry. I'm just scooping it back into the cup the best I can. Okay. Get that cleaned off there. Alright, let me set that down. We'll just leave that one clear. We'll skip the red alcohol ink on that one. Just pushing it down. Yeah, I know you probably won't stay down. I'll cut you off later. Okay. Let me go ahead and shake this up real well. me go ahead and add just a tad over here. I made a lot of bubbles by scooping that back in there. Oh well. It'll be alright. Okay. I have never scooped resin back into a cup. That's my first. In the 4 years I've been doing this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what 8 gives us. I'll scrape my cup too, it needs it badly. I don't want it real dark, but just enough to tint it. Yeah, that'll probably be alright. Like I said, it doesn't have to be real dark. Get that wiped off. I'm going to move you out of the way since I totally forgot all about you. Can't believe I did that. And it's sitting right here in front of my face. Okay. I'll go around the edges and make sure I don't have any bubbles. Okay, I think I'm going to use the rest of that into our little snowflake. Actually, we could put it in the back of that. Let's do that. Alright, let me give that a quick squirt. Put some alcohol on this one. I see a Sam here. That boy, I swear. Okay. Let's see. I want that one going up and down that way. Okay, where's my... There it is. Alright. Oh, that's going to look good with that silver. Oops. Silver shining through. I don't want to lose you. Let's put you right here. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. Check for bubbles real quick. I don't see any. Doesn't mean there isn't any, but... might be some in the corners. This one's going to be harder to tell with the tinted color. So, okay. Alright guys, that is our first layer. And then I will come back and we'll do a second layer of clear. Or I may go ahead and do the clear layer without you. You've seen me pour clear layer before. And then I'll bring you back for the actual placement of the snowman. Okay, I'm just going to babysit this for a while. Make sure there's no bubbles. Let me go ahead and pour this metallic into our house ornament here. Where's that? There it is. Okay. That may just fill it up. That would be a good thing. We could demold that later too. Because that other one, that tea light, is ready, which I'll show you if you haven't seen it. Just going to scrape it off of the little window areas. Or scrape it in my cup and then I'll put it back in there, but okay. Alright, I just love this little house mold. It is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to stop there because that is quite full. I may have to take some out. Let me... Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm just going to put into one of these over here. I probably won't have enough to fill it up. That's okay. Is it even on camera? No, it is not. Let me scoot this over so you can see here. I'm sorry, the house wasn't even on camera. Forgive me. I'm such a bad person. Okay. I'm just going to scrape that into that snowflake. Yeah, it probably won't be enough to fill it up, and that's okay. We'll top it off later. Let me just kind of give it a good push here into all these little tips. Okay, I'm going to give it a quick scrape just to see where I'm at. It's hard to tell when it's a transparent mold and you've got a really light color. Okay, let me clean that off. Scoot that way. I guess I did fill it up, guys. Perfect. And my cup is empty, so we're good. Okay, guys, I will let this cure up. I will keep an eye on it. And, yeah, we'll be back for the placement of the sticker. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so I put the second layer on. These are cured up, ready for the sticker. So we're going to get these put on here. And then I thought I would take some of the silver holographic and the red. I believe these are from Renfio. And I'm going to do around the border. Because as you're looking at these stickers, you're going to see white. So I'm going to try to cover that up with the glitter. And it'll cover up our ugly edges on our tulle fabric stuff. So let me see how these, just like that. Okay, why is that not peeling, I wonder? Well, that's odd. Hold that thought. Look at that. Oh, wow, that was wild. Scared me to death. Okay. Alright, make sure I get the right one on the right one. Alright, I'm just going to center this the best I can. You probably won't even see this fabric, to be honest. Doesn't look like you're going to see it at all. Okay, let me get this smoothed out here before I continue on to alleviate any bubbles. And then I'm just going to kind of go back and forth, making sure that I don't have any bubbles. Okay. Now, let me get that corner there. Just going to carefully lift up, trying not to break the seal of my coaster. That was a little wet there. That is real funny tape. Wow. I've never seen anything quite like that as far as DTF sticker. Messed up my corner, but thank God it's going to be covered. Yeah, you're not going to see the... I probably shouldn't even have used it. You're not even going to see it. Oh well, you live and learn. That's how you learn. By doing. Just trying to get this apart. My goodness. Come on now. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, that one did better. That is real funky film. Can you hear? I mean, it's not like what normally comes on a DTS sticker. Okay, I'm going to switch sides here. Okay. That one's got a little bit of the bendy part of it when it was mailed to me. Okay. Let's put this side down. Please lift up. I don't want you right there. Okay. Now, it's going to have a little bump there because I didn't realize that fabric was sticking up. That's alright. We'll just go with it. Just go with it. Show you how to fix it. There's a bubble there, but I'll get it. I will show you how I do it. Some people slit it with a knife. I don't. Okay. Let me... Oh, I hope I just didn't push that down all the way. There we go. Okay. Let me peel this off. Odd tape. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that wild? That is wild. Timu. Welcome to Timu. Okay. Let me go get the tool and I'll show you how I get rid of these. I just take my little Cricut with the little sharp end on it and poke it, making little holes, and then it should rub right out. If it doesn't, keep poking and rub it out. And voila, your little bump is gone. I'm going to do it around this one because that's where that is sticking up. But you're not going to see it under the next layer. Alright, there we go. Here's another little one. I tried not to create any, but apparently I did. You just poke it just enough to get the air out. There you go. Alright, now I am going to go mix up some resin and we'll get these finished. Darn, I wish you could see that. I wish you really could see that fabric. It would have really sparkled, but it's alright. Like I said, experiments. Don't know if you don't try. So, okay. Let's see another bubble. There we go. I'm going to go mix up the resin and we'll get our glitters mixed in and I'll be right back. Alright, let's finish these off. I've got my resin mixed up here. I'm using one of my favorites. I've used it many times in the past. Never had an issue with it. It's called Hey Clear. Just got it yesterday. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm just going to mix a wee bit with this silver. I want to try to make like a thicker, and you know, stir a little bit thicker. This is a fine, not that thick, a fine, goodness gracious, Beth, glitter. I should use, gosh, do I want to use a thing of glue? Not really, but I think I'm going to, so it doesn't go over the picture. Let me get the glue, hold on. That was an afterthought. Okay. I'm just using this all-purpose clear glue. I think I got from Amazon like 2-3 years ago, maybe. Okay, I'm going to just put, let's see how much one drop is, because that's not much in there. Let's see. I'm going to do one more, just because that was the case. I should have left it a thick paste, huh? Oh, well. Okay. Get that stirred in. Okay. Now, hopefully it will stay around the edges like I'm hoping. So here we go. I'm just going to bend my cup and pour just a little bit out. Oops. Forgot to spray. Bad habit of that. Okay. Here we go. Come on now. Come on out. I'm just going to concentrate here, guys. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Just making sure it goes in all those little crevices. I'm going to have to move it off that picture a little bit. I mean, it can go on the line of the picture. That's fine. Just want to make sure it gets up into those crevices. Boy, it's really glooping out awfully quick. Okay, let me break that string there for a second. All right, where's my, there it is. I'm just going to take this and kind of push it back. Where's a paper towel? Really didn't want that much on there. Hopefully when I pour in the clear, it'll push it back too. So, I want to see that pretty picture. Not all glitter. Not all glitter. That is definitely a different DTF. I don't think it is, to be honest. It's an awful thick type of photo. It's like almost like a vinyl. Excuse me, and not sticker material. Okay, come on now. Let's get you scraped down. That's what I'm wanting. Right there. Okay. A little bit more. Get that off there. Okay. I'm not going to use any more. I'm just going to push it around here, what I have. Get it in those corners. Okay. Now I'm going to stop right there. Clean off that edge. And go back down here and clean off right here. Don't want any on that pine cone, if possible. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to let that sit for just a second. I'm going to move the glitter out of the way for that one. And then we'll do our red. I hope I made enough up of this clear. Let's see here. Here's the red. I may just, I don't know. I don't know. Gersh. I'm just going to do one drop, minus that big bubble. Come on. Drippy drop. Drippy drop. Come on. There it goes. Okay. Alright. I'm going to move that out of the way so I don't make a mess. Alright. Same thing with this one. Try to get it to come out in a thinner stream, but I don't know. It's going to kind of go quick. That's probably why I should have done on the other one. But you know, hindsight's a beautiful thing. Okay, stop right there. Oh, that's so much better. That's what I should have done on the other one. You know, those little nooks and crannies. Making sure it's covering the line on that sticker. I really wish that white wasn't on there. Excuse me. I honestly don't know if I would have bought it if I had known how much white was going to show, but it's alright. It's alright. Okay. Now I'm going to put the clear in and pray it pushes everything back. Here we go. Just going to dump like that. I'm going to give that one a little bit more forceful dump. Okay. I have a feeling it's going to spread on our photo. I don't want any clear spots though. I do like how that one looks though. It kind of like is thick around the edges and then it gets thinner and thinner until it gets to the picture. Let me add just a little bit more here and see what we get. It's not going to hurt at this point. I just want along that edge where that picture is. Okay. Break free, little one. Okay. Let me try to mix that in there. No clear allowed. There we go. Hopefully it'll do its thing and be nice. Okay, let me give it a quick squirt. I think those are going to be pretty. Okay, let me go ahead and pour the rest of this into here. I'll probably just take this silver and red and pour into this snowflake here. I thought about adding crushed crystal, but I think it's going to be way too much with all of the glitter that's already in there. So, yeah. I changed my mind on that one. What I think I will do is once this cures up, I'm going to put one more thin top coat on this just to clear. I need to prop up this end. What am I looking for? I know it's this table. It's not the mold. It's this table. There we go. Anyway, I won't bring you back for that. You've seen clear many, many, many times. But I will bring you back for demold so you can see the final project piece, whatever you call it. Oh, my word. One of those days. Really didn't want it on his little hat. His little foofy on the top there. Lord forbid we get it on the foofy. Okay. Alright. Well, I think it's going to go on the foofy. Not much I can do about it. That's alright. Okay. I'm going to quit messing with it. I'm going to pour into this snowflake. I did use the rest of the clear that I had left over from the second coat that I didn't bring you back for and finish filling up this one here, which these are ready. But I'm just going to pour the silver into here. I don't know if it was a good idea being glue in there. But it's done now. Where is... Sorry guys, don't mean to reach across you. I know that's rude. Let me... Oh my word, this glue is something else. I hate using glue. That's why I don't very often. But I'm afraid if I hadn't used it, this glitter in these snowmen would have been 10 times worse than what you're seeing right now. Happy with the silver. Not happy with the red, but at this point, too late. Okay, where's my glitter spatula? Get that pushed in there. Get that down in those nooks and crannies. Okay, let me stop here. Is that my... No, okay. I'm just going to scoot it back. I probably should use a fast cure on this one too, but I didn't. Probably shouldn't use this one on this glitter, but I am. Okay. Get off his foofy. My goodness. Doesn't listen very well, does it? You can talk to it till you're blue in the face, and it's going to do what it wants to do. Okay, let me finish filling this up. I have another bigger snowflake over here. I may use the red in. I have an idea for it. So I think the red would go well with what I'm thinking anyway. Let me get that down in those little areas there real quick. Go around that one. Let me wipe this off. I'm just going to pour the rest of this silver, I think, into, I see a hair. Yep, there's my hair, even though it's pulled back. Into the silver and pour it into this bigger snowflake over here. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure there's definition here so I don't have a lot of cleanup to do. Because these little guys are not fun to clean up. True story. Okay. Alright. This snowflake. I'm just going to pour it in the center. That's my glitter one. Okay. I'm brewing 2 spatulas with glitter. I don't need to do a third. Okay, let me get this mixed up with the silver. And I will start pouring. Okay. That one's empty. Alright. The silver kind of took over the red, but that's okay. So pretty. I should have cleaned that mold a little bit better. Oh well. I see some powder in some of the tips. I'm sorry if it's off camera. I'll show you here in a second. Just getting all that into the bottom there. I guess it's on camera. Okay. I'll lift it up here in a second and I'll show you what we have. Okay, I don't want you in there. Alright. What I would like to do with this snowflake, oh my gosh, look guys, I just drug my arm through it. My gosh. Oh, thank goodness it's an old sweatshirt. Even though it's one of my favorites. Oh, my land. Wonder if I can use some alcohol on that baby. Anyway, this is a snowflake. That's what it looks like. The silver and the red mixed together. So we'll set that aside. Let it cure up. In the meantime, I'm going to clean up these messy hands and work on my shirt. God love it. Oh, good grief. Alright, guys. I'll see you back in a few. Alrighty. These are cured up. I didn't do a top coat. I'll do it later. But what you see is what you get right now. I am going to demold it, and we'll take a quick look at it here. The only thing that is not ready is this silver little snowflake. I'm going to leave him in there. But I'll demold the other two. And a broke fingernail. So if it looks funky, yeah. It's kind of sore. And there we have it. Yeah, I'll put the top coat on it later. It turned out cute. I'm okay with it. I just wish more of the picture showed. But you know what? That's okay. That's pretty cool looking right there. That's really what I was hoping for, to get some of that shine, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, now this one. A little bit of over pour there. Pop that off. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I'll do it later. That's cute too. Very cute. You can see the paper line, but it is what it is, so. Okay. I will get you final pictures of these, though, with the top coat. Alright, let's go ahead and do our little house. I didn't clean these molds off first. Shoot, I forgot. I was too anxious to demold. Okay, I'm just trying to get that little piece off there so it didn't go flying into my mold. Okay. Get this little puppy popped out. My goodness. That is some suction. Turns out pretty every time. Look at all the little overpours. You know, they just pop right off there. No problem. Cute, cute. Okay. And then this snowflake. That's pretty with the metallic in it. I had that gray metallic. That's pretty. Then we'll pop this one, leave the other one in there. I'll just set it aside. It turned out cute too. I had some of the metallic and the clear in it. Those are cute. And last but not least, we went ahead and filled up this guy from yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and demold it. Like I said, I've never done this one in a video. I just grabbed it for an extra a couple days ago. The only thing I don't like about this one, I'll show you here in a second. Boy, that finger's sore. Whew. Okay. It's got some, yeah, you got to pull that Snowman out right there. Okay. All right. Get that turned the right way. The only thing I do not like about this one, this is your back. That is your front. Excuse me. So you always have to fill in the front because you set a tea light in here and it shines through on this side. It's the only thing I don't like about this one. I wish it was the other way around. Somehow, some way. It's still cute though. Looks like snow down in there, doesn't it? It turned out pretty awesome. So yeah. Okay guys, well, that's all the damage I can do for one day. Well, I doubt it, but that's for now. Anyway. Alright guys. I'll get you those final pictures after I'm done. And I'll see you back tomorrow. Remember to be you, stay you, and you are worth it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, everyone.